Let's talk about why receiving an insurance claim denial in the mail or through email for your medical wig unit is so frustrating and what you can do about it today. What's up, family? My name is Jade. It's your first time tuning in. Welcome. If you have been watching 2, 3, 4, 5, 16 of my videos, welcome back. I'm your cranial prosthesis specialist, and I help African American women stop hiding from the shame of medical hair loss. And guess what? We all do it God's way because we help restore your God given identity and confident. It's very easy for us to feel alone when we are navigating our medical hair loss journey. If we have alopecia, chemotherapy, or just hair loss related to radiation. However, it can be very frustrating when the very people that are meant to help us don't understand our different textures or the emotional weight that we carry when we are navigating our medical hair loss journey. There are a few key mistakes that you do want to avoid when you are submitting your insurance claim. But I want to walk you through three that you absolutely want to avoid. So let's go ahead and get started with number one, misinterpreting exclusion statements. Look, sis, I completely understand. When you go to the doctor, you either receive an insurance bill in the mail or email, they even text it now. And let me tell you, no balance is too big or too small. Given today's economy, anything can throw us off of our budget. We already know things are tight and we have to be intentional to budget what we have. Don't let us be in our groove. We get in our car and what happens? The engine light comes on, the oil light comes on. Been there, done that. And you already know car repairs are not cheap. So now we have to deal with that. Sis, I do not want you to be the woman that gives up the moment a representative tells you that your wigs are not covered on your insurance. Your wigs are not covered on your insurance policy. Come on now. So, this is the deal, and this is the tip. Insurance companies are going to exclude coverage for cosmetic wigs, but they do include coverage for cranial prostheses. Cranial prostheses is going to be covered under durable medical equipment. So you are going to need to file an appeal that actually outlines medical necessity. Haven't you ever heard? The key is in the follow up. You want to be persistent in getting your cranial prosthesis covered. And I'll even do you a solid. I'll go ahead and link the video that outlines the key components that you do need to submit your insurance claim and get it right the first time. So you won't have to waste any time getting your insurance claim approved. Let's go ahead and move to point number two, missing your letter of medical necessity. Now, you and I both know that we go through emotional stress, pain, anxiety, worry when we are walking through our medical hair loss journey. But your insurance company is not going to know that if you just try to submit your prescription that you actually received from your doctor. Your letter of medical necessity is going to actually include your medical diagnosis and the emotional stress and pain that you are going through. That is also going to come from your doctor. So when you are submitting your insurance claim, you need to submit both your prescription and your letter of medical necessity. Going back and forth with your insurance company takes time, and that is time that you cannot get back. Anyone that knows me knows I do not like to waste my time. So, this is my thing. Work intentional and be strategic. Submit both your prescription and your letter of medical necessity right the first time. That way, you won't have any other distractions when you are on your God given assignment. Let's move on to number three, incorrect billing and itemization. I need you to come a little closer so you can hear me. Turn me up if you need to. If you try to submit a prescription that has wig on it, don't even bother submitting that to your insurance company. That is going to be an automatic denial. Remember when I told you that you have to speak their language? It is very important for you to know the correct medical terminology when you are submitting your cranial prosthesis for coverage to your insurance company. It needs to say cranial prosthesis and not wig. I am super excited for our Janelism of the day, and that comes from our U.S. Congresswoman, Ayanna Presley, who was an iconic and still is an iconic Black female leader who went public regarding her alopecia universalis diagnosis. She is very pivotal in introducing the federal legislation known as the Wigs as Medical Necessity Act, which is very, very instrumental in getting our cranial prosthesis covered on our insurance coverages. Her quote is as follows: medical necessity is not a luxury. For those of us experiencing alopecia or medical hair loss, a cranial prosthesis is essential to our health, our dignity, and our daily lives. I know there are many of you looking for solutions for your medical hair loss. And if you've been wondering and watching my content, just know that you don't have to do this journey alone. Medical hair loss is much more than just losing your hair. We start to avoid pictures, avoiding mirrors. Medical hair loss actually affects how we show up in life, period. It adjusts and affects our relationships with family, friends, church members, how we show up, to worship God in a way, because in a little bit of shame that comes with it. That's exactly why I offer complimentary hair loss assessment calls. In this one on one consultation, it's just really a chat. I want to know what you had to endure during your journey. What have you liked? If there was anything that you tried that you liked, what challenges have you faced in your journey? Together, we're actually trying to work on to see what actually could work as potential solutions that fit your unique goals and your lifestyle. Whether you are experiencing alopecia, traction alopecia, any type of medical hair loss due to chemotherapy or radiation, thinning edges, I'm here to help you gain clarity on how you can best move forward in your journey. No pressure, no obligation, just a conversation to help you gain clarity on how you can best move forward with confidence in your journey. Are you ready to stop guessing and getting answers? Go ahead and book your hair loss assessment call. Find the link in the description or you can find it below. And that is all I have for you today, my friends. You are beautiful. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. And until next time, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button so you won't miss anything that drops. And I'll see you in the next video.